3. The procurement loop. Procurement explains how the remote care division integrated into the labor market. The labor market does not differentiate between compliant workers and compliant adults without identity. The labor market differentiates only between output and disruption. Compliance minimizes disruption. Disruption reduces retention. Retention increases costs. Silent individuals are cost efficient. Investigators identified multiple subcontractor networks across Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and Connecticut that accepted workers without direct hiring. Indirect hiring removes liability. Liability discourages experimentation. Indirect hiring encourages it. Contracts issued by corporate vendors required no formal resumes imply narrative implies identity implies history. The remote care division eliminated narrative. Without narrative, subjects entered the procurement pipeline as generic labor units. Generic units can be placed anywhere. Placement did not require explanation. Guardians did not inquire. Corporations did not inquire. The state did not inquire. Inquiry requires anomaly. Anomaly requires deviation. Subjects did not deviate. Deviation produces noise. The remote care division produced none. Noise attracts attention. Attention produces accountability. Silence produces infrastructure. Infrastructure persists. IV. The supply chain logic. By the time researchers understood the remote care division's integration model, they recognized a critical mechanism. The program leveraged the emerging economy of low-context labor. Low-context labor includes tasks that require instruction, but not autonomy. Packaging, sorting, scanning, labeling, cleaning, transcription, data, annotation, laundry, night, custodial work, remote formatting, basic assembly. Low-context environments eliminate the need for social negotiation. Adolescents exist to train negotiation. Negotiation is inefficient in low-context labor. The remote care division removed adolescence. The absence of adolescence made subjects ideal units for procurement. They did not require upward mobility. They did not require feedback. They did not require belonging. Belonging complicates labor. Systems, subjects belong to tasks. Tasks are not social. They are logistical. Logistics scales efficiently. The missing 5 of the 12 original subjects identified through St. Raymond's records. 7 were traced into adulthood. 5 were not. The Foundation did not list them as deceased. Guardians did not report them missing. The state did not classify them as absent. Classification requires initiation. No party initiated classification. Investigators constructed 3 hypotheses regarding the missing subjects. Unregistered assimilations may have integrated into subcontractor networks without formal identification. This is consistent with utility models. Silent relocations may have relocated under private contracts across state lines. Relocation without identity leaves no trace. Corporate absorptions may have been absorbed into institutional systems that require only output. Hospitals, logistics, archive, data vendors. None of these hypotheses involve criminal activity. None of them involve scandal. None of them violate statutes. The absence of violation eliminates the need for investigation. The absence of investigation eliminates the possibility of resolution. Resolution requires closure. The remote care division produced continuation. Investigators released no public report. There was no scandal to publish. Private research summaries circulated among academic and legal circles. One summary included the final observation: there are no missing persons. There are only unrecorded lives. Unrecorded lives cannot be found. They also do not require rescue. Rescue implies distress. Distress implies desire. Desire implies identity. The remote care division did not cultivate desire. Identity was never the output. Utility was. Vi. Persistence Without programs end when funding ends. Systems end when demand ends. Funding ended in 2003. Demand did not. The modern labor market increasingly favors low discretion, low disruption roles. Such roles are not temporary. They are expanding. Remote systems benefit from compliant adults. Corporate procurement benefits from silent labor. Government benefits from reduced dependency. No. Stakeholder benefits from dismantling silent infrastructure. Researchers examining the remote care division concluded that the program did not produce adults for institutions. It produced adults for markets. Markets outlive institutions. The most unsettling conclusion was not that the remote care division continued. It was that it no longer needed TOVII hooked to EP4 in 2022. During a review of anonymized employment records from a transcription vendor in Massachusetts, a data analyst noticed an anomaly. 3 workers with no recorded educational history, no professional references, and no employment gaps spanning over 2 decades. All 3 worked nights, none used sick days, none requested transfers. All 3 had performance evaluations describing them as consistent, neutral, and efficient. The analyst contacted the vendor for clarification. The vendor declined to comment. When asked if the workers were still employed, the analyst replied, "According to the system, they never stopped."